I've already commented on the mess that is the Oriental Bay shared cycleway, but the good news is once you get out of that chaos, you end up on the Oriental Bay to Evans Bay section of the route, which is vastly different and a genuinely lovely ride around the bays. The first part starts strongly with this fully separated lane, although sadly this does change to be a shared lane for the rest of the ride. Still, it's wide, reasonably well marked, and compared to almost any other shared lane in Wellington, it's a gold tier setup in my books. You do need to be wary of all the joggers on a nice day, and also, come on, cyclists, please, don't ride too abreast if someone's coming at you. I've had more than a couple of times where I've had to dart left into the pedestrian zone. Just keep left, keep single file if someone's coming at you, and we'll all be fine. But aside from some questionable logistics, this section of the route is generally fantastic. Where it does get real interesting right now is when you get to Greta Point where the Niwa HQ is. From here you can get a real sense of a city in a state of change. To the degree that between shooting my original footage, which you're seeing now, and writing it again 6 months later, which you're seeing now, there's been so much development and expansion of a dual carriage shared way. WCC is actually working to bring this out the entire way, and so eventually it'll be like what we just saw. And that's fantastic, because this is what it used to be like. A footpath where someone slapped a cycleway shared sign on it, and really indicative of the old way the council approached shared cycleways, basically taking footpaths, sticking signage on them and calling done, which is woefully inadequate for anyone riding the route. And really what happens on this section right now, pre-development, is anyone wanting to get anywhere at any time will jump on the road and ride on the road. And certainly as a roadie going around the bays, I'll take the shared way to Niwa, and then I'll jump out and hit the road itself. You really can't do more than 10k an hour on the pedestrian zone with how tight it is. So yeah, this lane's really exciting to me, and I think once it's done, it allows a huge chunk of Wellington to be connected by a largely off-road route all the way from the suburbs to the CBD, and is an absolute treat to ride with the sea views, although sometimes the Wellington wind will make that treat slightly more taxing than you would like. So, well, how do I rate it? Do I rate it on what it was, on what it is currently in mid-flight, or what it will become? It's always possible it gets messed up a little, but if we continue the way it's been going, I would say it's a strong contender for one of the best routes in Wellington. And so I'm going to give it a 37 out of 40 because this is a fantastic section, and I think it'll be transformational in a very positive sense for Wellington, the city, and for transport to the southern suburbs.